what we've got here is a laptop that went through Harvey. This one was at a house, and it was sitting on a desk, and the flood waters rose past the desk, and the desk floated up and turned over. This laptop went to the floor and sat there in water for days, and then 2 weeks after the water receded, this laptop was brought to me, and I opened it up, and it was still wet on the inside. I don't know if you can see all that. It is dry now. Of course, you know, it's been quite a while since Harvey, and it's just been sitting here. And so I figured, let's take a look and see how bad this thing is inside. There was also, beside it, a Surface Pro. Was it a Surface Pro? Yeah, I think it was a Surface Pro laptop that went through it as well. It looks in worse shape. USB ports and everything on it were all rusty. All the ports on this thing actually still look okay. I mean, they're definitely dirty, but there at least aren't any signs of rust on this laptop. So, let me set y'all up. And we'll take this thing apart and see what it looks like on the inside. I'm sure it is not going to be pretty. This is a Pentalobe screwdriver. Alright, here's going to be the moment of reveal. We got one screw that has fallen. There it is. Alright, let's see. Ooh. That looks awful. Let me turn the light on. The camera here, and you'll be able to see a little better. Well, my camera just died. I lost the footage I was recording. I think the intro to this video is okay, but I was showing y'all all around here and taking the speakers out to try to get the batteries out, but I think we're just going to leave them in there. But unfortunately it died, it rebooted, tried to record again, and it rebooted again, so I don't know what's going on with it. But switch cameras, so we're back. Pull the speakers off just so I could get in here and see if I can get the batteries out. You can see they are extremely corroded. and they're glued down. That's how they're held in here. And so I think I'm just going to leave them in place. I'm not going to try to do anything with this laptop. It is gone. Yeah, it's just, there's corrosion everywhere. You know, I don't want to ruin an AC adapter trying to plug this thing in. Everything's corroded. Definitely would short out if you put power to it. See all that corrosion. Fan still spins. You can see these batteries. You can't tell, but they're bloated. They should be flat. They're just really bloated. I don't know if you can tell. You can see corrosion there. There's lots of corrosion around the batteries. And the whole thing's got all this mud all over it. Rust. Corrosion and rust. And there's the speaker. And the inside of the cover. And the other speaker. Even the screws. Rusty. See all that corrosion down in there? So this thing is gone. I didn't expect it to be salvageable. You know, it just, you know, if you had one that just, you know, maybe it got dunked in water and you could get it apart and dry it out, but this thing, it got in water. It stayed in water for days. You know, it probably stayed in water close to a week, at least, you know, 4 days or so, just submerged in nasty water. And then it proceeded to, I know 2 weeks after, when it was brought to me, we opened the screen up and it was all wet in here. The screen was wet, so I know it was probably still wet inside as well. Camera's having a hard time focusing. There we go. Keyboards. None of the keys are stuck. Yeah, if you plug this thing in, I would ruin my AC adapter trying to do it. No way this thing's gonna power up. You know, that's the power jack right there. You can see how corroded it is. It's probably shorted all out. So, anyway, that's what happens to a submerged laptop. Man, this thing does not want to focus. There we go. So, yeah, if you could have gotten to it quickly, you might could have taken it apart, threw it in a bag or something with some rice, probably a whole bag of rice, and maybe you could save it. Probably not the battery. I'm sure probably as soon as the battery got wet, it shorted out and bloated like it is. You would not want, this is why you don't plug something in like this that's been underwater. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if you plugged it up with the battery connected up, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just caught on fire. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So, too far gone to do anything with. So, I'll throw it back together and it will go to the recyclers. So, oh, there's under the battery connector, look at that. Getting a bunch of corrosion over there. I don't know if you can see right there, but there we go. Look how nasty that is. That is awful. So, anyway, thanks for watching.